And welcome to Channel 19 2022 playoff basketball here at Sterling High School. The Silver Knights will take on the Cinnaminson Pirates. Sterling 21-5. They're the 2 seed. Cinnaminson 10. The 10 seed 4-13.
And we take a look at the Colonial Liberty standings. Sterling wins the Colonial Liberty standings, undefeated in the division, 21-5 overall. Haddonfield also in this tournament, 8-2, 18-9, and the rest goes down the order of Township, Collingswood, and Heights.
Take a look at the Burlington County Freedom standings. You got the Spartans at the top there, 18-6, followed by Pemberton, 19-7 overall. Burlington County Institute of Technology is 16-11, 4-4 in their conference. Delran 12-12, and Cinnaminson 14-13, but just 1-7 in the conference.
And take a look right here. Sterling, the number 2 seed, 21-5. Colonial Liberty, they're first. Offensively, score averagely 57 points per game. Defensively, letting up 46 points per game. Tummings, the leading scorer, with 13 points per game. Zangaro with 12. Mundell with 10, and McFadden with 9. Take a look at Cinnaminson. They're 5th in the Burlington County Freedom. Offensively, 56 points per game. Defensively, 55. Both Harvey are the top scorers. One with 11, one with the other 10. Blumman with 10. Stewart with 8.
Game history right here. Sterling is 0-4. Cinnaminson is 4-0 in the playoffs against Sterling, and 4 of Cinnaminson's 7 playoff wins are against Sterling. You can see the game history from 2007 between both of them. Guys, it's a 3-point shootout. You see right here, Zangaro with 101 threes on the year. Drew Harvey with 107. Oh, that's the team at the top, I'm sorry. Zangaro has 24. Ermel has 19. And Robinson with 16 on the other side. 39 for Drew Harvey. 34 for Noah Harvey. And 27 for Adam Horner.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Get out on shooters. Able to defend the pick and roll. Able to quickly get to that player before he shoots that 3. And it's essentially going to be important against this high offensive 3-pointing shooting team of Cinnaminson. And attack the lane. We see Tummings is great under the post. We take a look at the starters. Tummings, Zangaro, Mike Ermel, Jadis McFadden, and CJ Mundell will start for Sterling.
Take a look at the Pirates starters. Point guard Harvey, the freshman. Blayman, the senior. Ingram Moore, the senior. His brother Noah Harvey, the freshman, and Jalen Roberts, the senior. Our coaches. Coach Barringer on the left, Coach Freeze on the right.
I think is them getting out on the outside shooters, those 3-point shooters, the Harvey brothers. I don't think they've faced a perimeter defense like we're going to give them tonight.
Mundell wins the tip, gets it to Zangaro, and first quarter underway with second-round playoff action. Sterling taking on Cinnaminson.
Of course, you've probably seen Cinnaminson's name, you've been heard Cinnaminson's name before. Of course, you heard it during the fall. The boys team had to face them during the coaches tournament, lost in the semifinals, and then the girls team had to face Cinnaminson, lost to them in the playoffs in the semifinals.
Bit of a wayward pass. It was tipped by a Cinnaminson defender in the hands of Zangaro. Drives to the lane. Zangaro can't pick up where he left off. From his tremendous performance against Mastery Canyon, 24 points in that win. Harvey.
And that's his highest scoring game for him so far.
Cinnaminson doesn't want to get into a fast-paced game with Sterling.
Tummings will pick up the foul, and that'll send Noah Harvey to the line.
Noah Harvey just does a great job to get around Tummings and able to collect the foul. Tummings doesn't really like that call, though. Freshman will be facing some major distraction coming from the fans of Sterling High School.
Yeah, the super fans are going to let them hear it. You can hear him now. Harvey to attempt the second. Both free throws are good.
Yeah, you see Noah Harvey, he's the one out of the two brothers that can drive the basket with a quick first step, and you saw his ability to draw the foul, so that's something Sterling really has to watch out for.
Yeah, both these both Harvey brothers, both freshmen, so Cinnaminson have a good 4 years with them.
Foul on the shot, that'll get Blayman to the line.
And already 2 quick fouls from Sterling, and Cinnaminson could already look to be a 4-point lead.
Now Joel Blayman, the senior there, running the floor, going the length of the floor. And again, just like Harvey, getting himself to the free throw line.
Blayman, the senior, with 10 points per game.
Superfans letting him hear it too. Seems to work this time.
Yeah, Cinnaminson can't stay perfect with the line. As here's Mundell. Finds Zingaro, makes the extra pass to Irma. Zingaro, and that one's knocked away. And here's Ingram Moore. That one's swatted away by Mundell. McFadden. Shot is good from Jadis McFadden.
What a great defensive play from Mundell. Able to swat the ball down, and great offensively to send it up to McFadden to get the 2.
Yeah, and that initial block first got the crowd in the game, then the Jadis McFadden jump shot got them really into the game.
And a fantastic assist from Jimmy Zingaro, and we've seen Andrew Tummings do that in the low post all year. Sterling gets a 1-point lead in just 2 quick possessions.
And I just want to say this, look how quickly momentum has changed already.
And there's that trap over on that far side. So many teams get caught up in it as we look at Jimmy Zingaro coming down with the bounce pass right there.
Zingaro going to cover Noah Harvey.
Nice pass from Harvey there. Shot doesn't go for Jalen Roberts, but it'll end up in the hands of Harvey. And that'll be Sterling's ball, and Noah Harvey can't believe it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cinnaminson fans do not like the call right in front of their fan section, too.
You guys, we're getting a quick glimpse right now of how Sterling can amp up that defense, and I can see early on it looks like Cinnaminson's going to have some trouble with it.
Shot up from Irmo in the corner, doesn't go. Knocked around, and it'll end up in the hands of Roberts. Working outside, finds Harvey. Quick pass, and now they slow things up. Harvey working on Tummings. Pass out to the corner for Ingram Moore. Shot doesn't go. Mundell running the break, gets it to McFadden. Zingaro for 3. No good. Nice rebound from Andrew Tummings, but that one will be poked away. And they'll get a foul, and it'll stay Sterling ball.
I don't know. I think they got a little lucky with that one. I honestly think they got away with that one. Sterling.
Update on the girls' playoff game. The Lady Knights at halftime are up 25-14.
And not quite sure what happened there.
Zingaro's shot doesn't go. Rebound to Ingram Moore. And a nice job to get inside and draw the foul from Zion Ingram Moore, the senior.
Zingaro so far just hasn't been able to hit the basket so far. And Mundell will commit the foul. That's going to be the first foul. That's going to be team's third.
Cinnaminson's doing a great job driving the hole. Only one drive to the basket. Didn't end up with the trip to the free throw line when C.J. Mundell had that block. So, you know, if there's one thing I feel like they could do to help them out is get Sterling in foul trouble.
First free throw was good for Ingram Moore, and you know, Mr. Schultz, we talk about them getting to the line. They're converting so far 4 of 5 in the game.
That's going to be a big key. And like we said, you look at Noah Harvey. He's a kid who not only hits from 3, you go out and defend him. You have to go at him under control because they've got that quick first step to the basket.
About halfway through this first quarter, Cinnaminson with a 1-point lead over the Knights. Zingaro kicks it out to Irma in the corner for 3, no good. Ingram Moore with a rebound.
Sterling unable to really get a three-pointer out.
And Harvey would have either been called for a double dribble. And they say Zingaro kicked the ball.
Sterling's doing a good job in their half-court set, they're getting open looks, just not draining them. And I think the big thing is for them not to panic, not to press, continue to do what they're doing in their half-court set, and you have to think eventually things are going to work out.
One Harvey inbounded to the other. As now there's Drew Harvey from way outside. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Noah Harvey, and the shot up from Drew Harvey is good. Extends the lead to 3 for the Pirates. Mundell, and that one's knocked away. And here is Ingram Moore up against Zingaro. Pass out to Harvey. Shot up from the outside. Rims out. Rebound Roberts. And they get a jump ball.
Well, that's a great job by Andrew Tummings and C.J. Mondell down there forcing the jump ball. And that was all about getting in real good defensive position underneath the basket.
All right, now Cinnaminson able to kind of capitalize on those free throw attempts. Sterling's got to be careful.
And a nice shot there from Joel Blayman. Tummings will go to the line for 2. Take another look at the basket from Blayman off the inbound. Nice body control and gets the friendly roll.
That was on number 2, Blayman. First foul on team second.
And that was a great job of Andrew Tummings, just taking that extra step into that drive, not just putting it right up, taking that extra step and getting himself in position to draw contact and getting to the free throw line.
First free throw is good from Tummings. Cuts the Cinnaminson lead to 4. One for 2 from the line, and Roberts will be bringing the ball up here for the Pirates, guarded by Zingaro. Nice defense from McFadden, and they'll get him on an over and back call.
This is an outstanding job of Jason McFadden. Look at that position, staying low, gets on the ball, and forces the back court, and ultimately gets Sterling the turnover.
Jimmy Zingaro now working on the floor.
As they'll try to work on the, that's a where they place the volleyball poles to hold them in, and the lid just comes off. We're having trouble right there as Manlove comes in.
Manlove's made an appearance now in both playoff games this year.
You've got to be a jack of all trades to be an athletic director. Not that I'm putting any pressure on Scott Manlove or anything, because he's done just a tremendous job.
And take a look at the super fans, all decked out in bathing suits and the winter gear.
They just can't get anything to work here.
I think they're gonna leave it now. Nope.
They can't. Yeah, you can't leave it like that.
They're gonna put tape on it. Sean makes an appearance.
Now here's another guy who's a jack of all trades. Sean Clank. Let's analyze what he's doing here.
He's gonna put some tape on it.
I don't know if Mr. K approves of this because this is clear tape. It's not duct tape. Mr. K is the all-time leader in use of duct tape. By such a wide margin, he just blows everybody away. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records or something. Notice the positioning there.
Mr. Clank's foot in the way of the shot, but what really matters is he's taping it up.
We just got, that's wrestling mat tape, we've just been told. And honestly, I don't think this has ever happened here on Channel 19.
Shout out to both Man Love and Sean Clink's wives that they can do a lot more around the house now. They've proven themselves there. So I think they should get more jobs around the house. The honeydew list just got extended.
I think they'll probably fix that a little bit later when halftime rolls around.
I mean, you said it, jack of all trades,
Sure.
Fixed up the floor right there. Let's get back to some playoff basketball action as Zingaro to run the offense. Finds Nafis Robinson with a no-look pass, but that one was tipped. And they're going to say that it was in the hands of one of the Harveys, I believe, and he stepped out of bounds.
I thought they could steal one there underneath Nafis Robinson down on the low post.
Harvey outside, guarded by Mundell. Mundell forces a dribble pickup. Pass down low to Roberts against Zingaro, but they get him on a travel. Let's take another look at it.
Sterling right now just try to get something offensively going.
McFadden out in the corner for three. Shot doesn't go. Another rebound from Tummings, and they'll draw contact and get to the line.
And guys, what we saw on that offensive side, obviously you saw Andrew Tummings go up, get the foul right there. CJ Mundell driving in, kicking it out to the outside. That's something that's been such a big part of their offense this year in the half-court set. First time we see it tonight, we're going to have to see it a lot more, I think.
Tummings was 1 of 2 from the line earlier. Can't get the first one to go. There is Coach Freeze of Cinnaminson. Neither free throw is good from Tummings. You know, guys, we usually see Sterling start off slow, but in that second or third quarter really start to figure things out and explode offensively.
Yeah, but this one seems a little bit new. CJ Mundell able to get two. Never mind.
I think Cinnaminson's going to find out that any of these guys on the floor, especially CJ Mundell, you leave him with a little bit of space, he's going to find a way to make things happen.
Not only if you leave him with space, he can create space for himself. Just a fantastic scorer on the offensive end.
I think what Sterling's got to do is go back to that go to a full court press. Rush them to the passing, and again, this is a very young Cinnaminson team. They're going to make mistakes.
Yeah, two freshmen in the Harvey brothers in the starting lineup. Here is Ingram Moore working on McFadden.
Oh, almost a walk.
And that'll be a turnover for Cinnaminson. They're going to get him here with the moving pick.
And you can see Cinnaminson, even with a 9-7 lead, he's getting a little bit frustrated.
Knocked away. Zingaro was looking for a call, found none. Nice move from Harvey. Kicks it over to his brother. Here's now Ingram Moore. Finds Noah Harvey, guarded by Tummings. And a nice running floater that drops for Drew Harvey. Or excuse me, Noah Harvey. Tummings down low. Trapped, finds Zingaro. Over to Ermel. 3 seconds left on the clock. Zingaro fires up a three. Oh, that's good!
That's the way to end the first quarter. Bring it down to 1.
Sterling ends the first quarter with a bang from Jimmy Zingaro outside. 11-10 your score at the end of 1. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Whether you are a young athlete or an active adult, Dr. Vincent Marchese of Beatty Harris Sports Medicine helps you to reach your physical goals. The team, with locations in Newtown Square, Cherry Hill, and South Philadelphia, treats everything from acute sprains and sports-related concussion to arthritis and chronic tendon pain. Through an evidence-based, patient-centered approach, Beatty Harris Sports Medicine delves deep to find the source of your pain and get you back to the activities you love. To schedule your evaluation, visit BeattyHarrisSportsMed.com or call 610-601-9177.
And welcome back. Snow is officially gone, and a beautiful view of a clear, beautiful day over Sterling High School. As Sterling is trailing this just by 1. Cinnaminson leading this 11-10.
Yeah, we're so used to saying Sterling's leading that I think John.
Yeah.
John was like, "Wait, John, we're down. We're down."
Yeah, we're down by 1. We'll come back.
Well, and it's all about, you saw Jimmy Zingaro hitting the 3. James McFadden had an outside shot. They really haven't hit from the outside. They're getting open shots, but they haven't hit. But again, I like the way they're working in their half-court set. They just can't press right now. Just don't force things. Take things as they come, and I really think they'll be okay.
And as soon as you say that, they force something there. And a nice spin move that doesn't lead to anything from Noah Harvey.
And talk about that, I feel like we've seen that story one too many times for Sterling, just an unforced turnover from a mental mistake, Mr. Schultz.
Noah Harvey with it.
Well, you got it. The one thing I will say, get out guard Noah Harvey, but you also have to deal with his quick first step, and a help defender on those drives, got to get over here a little bit quicker.
Now Drew Harvey. You say it right there, Noah Harvey, just quick on his feet, very agile, I would say the least. McFadden going to drive to the basket, doesn't pick up the foul, and that will be Cinnaminson's ball. Take a look right here.
He tries to work it inside. That's a tough shot. That little hop step right there is really tough to execute, especially with 2 defenders on him.
Sterling's doing that semi-press where they pick it up at half court with the trap.
As Gant goes for 2.
Gant, another freshman.
And McFadden will be called on the foul. And McFadden doesn't like that call.
Well, I mean, this is clear as can be. over the back.
Team sport.
And guys, this is this three-quarter court press that they used against Mastery Charter that worked so well.
Well, it doesn't seem to be working too well against Cinnaminson.
Yeah, well, they're going to amp it up. There's no question about it.
Irma able to stop that one. Now gives it to Mundell. Mundell is going to give it to Tummings. Tummings going to drive to the basket. Zingaro to McPherson. Not to McPherson. McFadden.
Yeah, that's a good job by James McFadden. Just resetting everything out to Jimmy Zingaro.
And right now, Sterling's going to take a timeout. And Cinnaminson fans are getting a little.
Yeah, you're seeing Andrew Tummings in the last 3 or 4 games has really dominated down in low post. Not a big guy, but quick off his feet. That's something obviously they've seen. You have to help defense coming over, getting to him, trying to get to him low, trying to get to the ball before he gets up in the air. Because when he gets up in the air with the great body control, he's very tough to handle. But they're really kind of getting into him early and having success down there defensively in the low post.
Well, obviously they've been doing their homework and watching Channel 19.
Yeah, obviously they have, because they've got multiple defenders there, a lot of help defenders, and with Sterling not hitting from the outside, it's not making too much of an impact that you've got 2-3 guys down there on Andrew Tummings, who has really had a remarkable month of February. It's only, I believe, it's only 2 days into March, so.
Well, let's see what this defense and what Sterling can do out of this timeout. Harvey gets it off of Tummings. That's going to hit his leg. And
guys, this is a strong team. It's not going to panic. They've in the last few games have been slow starters. Maybe not against Mastery Charter, but remember, this is a team that was down 17-2 with a couple minutes left in the first half against Haddonfield and just completely blew the doors off them, especially in that third quarter.
Can't agree with you more. Sterling is going to be very interesting to see how they come. Still right now in the second quarter as Harvey goes for a 3, unable to get that one to drain, and travel is called from Andrew Tummings, and he doesn't like the call. He's talking to the other ref.
Let's take a look at it right here.
I don't see too much on that.
He's going to get something out of the game. In comes Nafis Robinson.
See if there's a 3 that pops out, and Zagaro able to rebound, so it don't matter. Sterling able to, as Nafis Robinson able to pick up a pass and a nice layup for 2. Jimmy Zingaro, just an expert on passing.
Yeah, and you see the team chemistry was just showing right there. Zingaro with a pinpoint pass to Nafis Robinson, who has a nice reverse layup to do the rest.
Gant gets another 2. Zingaro now will pull this one in.
Yeah, and Gant's done a nice job coming off the bench as a freshman, averages 6 points a game, and 2 of his buckets, and the only 2 buckets he's had are in the low post.
Zingaro for a long 3, doesn't get that one to go down. And Mundell able to get the steal and the layup.
They're going to keep the pressure up. Again, here's the 3-quarter press, court press.
Seems to slowly be working now as Gant's going to go for 3 and drains it.
Right there, you see Gant, last basket, down on the inside. He creates his own shot off the dribble and knocks one down from 3.
Irma alone, shoots it and he drains his 3. We talked about it. It's going to be a 3-point contest, and Sterling and Cinnaminson going at it.
Well, if you get enough wide open looks, you're eventually going to drain it. Again, it came off great ball movement.
And it will.
Yeah. Well, and I was talking to Mike Irma in the post-game interview, and I said, do you find yourself, he said he found himself in the corner a lot, like it's a top spot. He showed it right there.
And the Sterling crowd is starting to play a little bit of a factor. Zingaro gonna give it to Robinson. Robinson gets fouled. Does it go in? No, it don't. But either way, Robinson still goes to the line.
Well, great job of driving, and if you watch Sterling, you never know if Jimmy Zingaro is going to kick it back out or go down low to Nafis Robinson. Boy, guys, Nafis Robinson has really, as the years going on, played himself into a bigger role and has just done an outstanding job.
Cinnaminson now fans trying to distract Nafis Robinson. Doesn't do anything there.
Yeah, and you said it. He's done a nice job of really integrating his way into being a key piece in the Sterling team.
Yeah, and remember, this is his first year here. It's definitely a situation where he had to get used to how Sterling plays, to the culture of the Sterling program. But boy, he's really got himself ingrained in that at this point.
And this is going to be a jump ball. I think Sterling's going to have it. And where do they point? They do have it.
We take a look. This is just a hustle play right there from Jadis McFadden. A nice job of not being afraid to hit the floor, dive for the loose ball.
And believe it, Sterling takes the first lead for the first time tonight. Harvey gonna send it out to Lumen, and now Tummings along to himself, hits the backboard to Harvey, gets the foul at the 2. Robinson right now feeling hot.
You see right here, shot is missed. A nice outlet from Jimmy Zingaro. Fantastic hustle right there from Blayman, but a nice job on the offensive boards for Nafis Robinson. Right place, right time, converts the basket and the foul.
And guys, in each one of these games, they've gotten great ball movement in their half-court set, used their defense to go in offense. Little things that have been happening last minute that make you feel like they're starting to get to the point where they could pull away in this game.
Tummings able to get the rebound, and
Andrew Tummings does the job down in the low post.
And Cinnaminson calls a timeout. And Sterling really putting on the heat.
Nice job by Tummings there. We've seen him do it all year long down in the low post. A fantastic job. He just has a knack for rebounding the ball. He wants to rebound. He does a nice job. He positions himself well.
Just a great job one-on-one against Gant and able to win that battle and send himself up there to win that ball and able to drop it down for 2.
There's the super fans, and don't think they haven't played a big part in this game. Obviously, look at Cinnaminson with 3 freshmen, so it's definitely a great situation to have these fans here playing in the heads of the younger players.
Not only 3 freshmen, 2 of them start, and 1 is right now looks to be the 6th man. They're getting pivotal minutes against the Sterling crowd like this.
And they're going to send Candy up to the super fans. I don't think they're already as hyper as they can be. What's going to happen if you add Sugar to the mix?
I think the roof might come off the building. I don't think Sean Clint can use the tape to put the roof back on the building. Maybe he can, I don't know.
He might need the duct tape for that, not just the mat tape.
Exactly, yeah. That's where Mr. K comes in. We're going to bring Mr. K out of the truck.
But isn't like flex tape supposed to be better though?
It could be, John. We don't know. That's a good idea on your part.
Well, either way, Cinnaminson coming out of this timeout. We'll start with the ball, and again that court press that Sterling been working with is now slowly working into their favor. Cinnaminson loses possession, and that's going to go to Sterling.
And the biggest mistake is dribbling into the corner, dribbling into that press. You cannot overhandle the ball against a Sterling press. Got past it, but then through the error pass.
And this is what demoralizes teams right here. This is how Sterling takes that and they use it to their advantage. And being at home is just a huge momentum shift throughout the game.
Mundell for 3 and drains it. Mundell. And now Bloom's going to give it to Harvey. He's able to get this. Now it's going to be Drew Harvey for three. He drains that. And you can see how deadly the Harvey twins are.
Yeah, it looks like an NBA All-Star game with the amount of threes we're seeing out here, just on both sides.
Mundell's going to drive in the Euro step. Won't work there.
Take a look at Mundell knocking the shot down from the outside. Fires it up, has enough space.
And just a wide open look right there. I mean, they're just playing off him, and hey, you know, until you hit it, they're going to come out and guard you. But you guard C.J. Mundell closely on the perimeter, he's going to blow right past you.
Drew Harvey is going to be left wide open, and that's going to go in. And that's where this defense is going to be a little bit weak. They're going to let Drew Harvey open, and he's going to sink them in.
Well, with this press that they're doing, Sterling has to rotate a lot faster, and with the quick passing we just saw from Cinnaminson, it got Harvey an open look in the corner.
And
yeah, give credit to Cinnaminson here. You saw him go to the basket, and Sterling came over quicker, and that helped defense responded with a kick out to Harvey, and he drained it.
Mike Irma was caught on the side where Jalen Roberts was, left Harvey all alone in the corner, and as a result, 3 points for Cinnaminson.
And we'll take a look at those 3-point standings. As Cinnaminson makes 173 points so far this season. Sterling 101 so far this season. Tummings shoots this one, unable to get it. Robinson able to get it, able to get his own rebounding. Gets that one, double rebounded. Robinson, just an amazing start so far in this first half.
Just refused to quit on the offensive boards right there.
Clearly a not going to be denied basket.
Sterling now working on the perimeter defense. Harvey's going to hold this one. Under a minute left so far in the second quarter. Ingram Moore has it. Gant to Harvey. Gant back again. Now to Drew Harvey. It's going to be passing around from Cinnaminson, and foul is called.
Just look at Nafis Robinson right here working on the offensive boards. Shot doesn't go, gets its own rebound, and gets the basket to drop.
So quick off his feet. Just one of the many impressive things that Nafis Robinson brings to the table.
Tummings will be subbed out. That's going to be his second foul, and Zingaro will come on. 28.
Sorry, John. And we saw for Cinnaminson's half-court set, there wasn't enough quick passing at all, and that's when you get trapped and unforced errors start to occur.
Able to get the two, and now Sterling will have the final shot. Let's see what they can do on this final shot. Zingaro now with it. 15 seconds left in this second quarter. McFadden, Zingaro. Mundell now with it. Mundell looking for, goes to McFadden. He's going to give it to Robinson. Robinson for three. That bounces up, and nothing will happen as Sterling will take a 2-point lead, exiting out of the second quarter. Sterling leads this 28-26. We'll be right back for second half action.
Why is everyone looking at me? Is there something on my face? Please stop looking at me.
You're ugly.
You're so crusty.
You smell. You look ugly.
Everyone sees you.
That's why your shoes raggedy.
You're alone.
I'm gonna fail you. You're never gonna get to college.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. I can't believe my computer's dead. Yo, does anyone have a charger? No! No!
I really like basketball.
Adam, you okay?
Hey, are you guys serious? You do know there's like 52 billion pieces of trash on the earth right now. That's nearly 7,000 per mile. And 42% of that is burned up in the air, causing pollution. Imagine if Earth was a person right now. Dude, you have Google implanted in your brain? How do you know that? Don't worry about me. Worry about Earth. Oh, dude. Dude, I can't believe that.
Hey! Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Wow, Alina, your arms and your back look so toned. Thanks, Iz. I've been doing prom toning.
Why are you such a loser? Why am I such a loser? No, I'm not a loser. I'm cool. And many people think I am too.
And welcome back, everyone. Sterling leading this by 2 points, 28-26. And just a great view of over Sterling. We take a look at some of our leading scorers. DeFeece Robinson with 8, Mundell with 7, Zagara with 5, and take a look at Cinnaminson, Drew Harvey with 10, Gannett with 7, and Ingram Moore with 3. Take a look at Drew Harvey.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job from the outside. Got the 2 triples. I think we're going to see the other one right here. That one was from way downtown over Mike Ermel. He's done a little pull-up jumper over Ermel again. Done a nice job shooting the rock from outside, especially from that corner. And we're going to take a look at DeFeece Robinson. This is the one thing that stood out to us was the hustle on this play to get 2 points. And here's the rebound off the block. Put it back up and in. This one, Zangaro's going to pinpoint that perfect, and he does a nice job with the reverse layup.
And all 3 times, just putting the ball right up, not putting it on the floor. And yeah, we talked about how he's been such a valuable player as a 6th man off the bench for Sterling, especially in the latter part of the year. As we look at Harvey right there. Both Harveys, boy, very impressive as freshmen.
And the fact that they're so similar and different at the same time. I feel like when we watch Noah Harvey, number 11, he drives to the basket better, and that can lead to opportunities for his brother, Drew Harvey, who seems to have a little bit better of an outside shot.
Yeah, both dangerous in their own ways. And even Drew Harvey, the one time, had somebody in his face, readjusted to the left side, found a better opportunity. It's impressive when you see freshmen that can create their own opportunities.
Well, Cinnaminson will be shooting on the Sterling fan side. So surely the super fans will give them a little bit of noise when they're around there.
And Mr. Schultz, they keep multiplying and multiplying with every game that they've been allowed in back since.
And
yeah, they're getting better and better as we get going.
And I just got word, Sterling girls team has beaten the number 2 seed, Cinnaminson. So girls basketball, the Lady Knights will advance to the semifinals. They beat Cinnaminson Pirates 46-31. Great job, Lady Knights.
Yeah, that's a huge upset win for them, especially they will probably play every playoff game on the road. Congrats to the girls.
Yeah, you have to feel like if the girls play the way they can play, hit some shots from the outside, they can keep moving on.
Hustle from Mike Ermel wasn't enough to save that one there, and that'll be a turnover.
Sterling right now needs to find something offensively to just basically explode, and they haven't been able to find that.
Noah Harvey outside, or excuse me, Drew Harvey gets it to Zion Ingram Moore, sees part, And Roberts, both shots don't go, and that'll be off Mike Ermel.
The Lady Knights will either play Middle Township or Collingswood in the semifinal. And if it's Collingswood, if I heard, it's going to be played here at Sterling. So let's hope it's Collingswood.
Yeah, Collingswood, a upset winner over Haddon Township. I was really shocked when I heard that one.
And Cinnaminson does not like the no call. Singaro now going to drive to the basket. Pressured. Ermel with the circuit shot, able to drain it.
Here is Ingram Moore. And that one's picked up by Singaro all alone. Lays that one in.
And Sterling's going to keep going with that three-quarter press with the trap. I think they're going to wear down this Cinnaminson team.
And another steal. Singaro with the behind-the-back no-look pass, and Tummings will go to the line.
And guys, you talk about adjusting within a game. What we've seen Andrew Tummings do, had trouble early on going down low there, getting the ball within. He's using his body to shield the defender from the ball, and at the same time here, he draws the foul and gets himself to the free throw line. A great job by a senior adjusting within a game.
And Mr. Schulz, those in-game adjustments are extremely important, especially this is a tight playoff game. They're going to be a necessity to a Sterling victory here.
No doubt, Jake.
Nick DeLeo will come in, a senior, averages 4 points a game as Ingram Moore comes out.
Tummings gets that second free throw to go. 34-26 the score here in the third quarter. Here's Roberts working down low. Roberts, tough shot over Ermel, doesn't go. Rebound Mundell. Singaro to run the offense here for the Knights. Finds Mundell. Drives inside. Zingaro's floater won't go.
Singaro hasn't been hot near the basket, but you know what? He has been hot passing-wise.
Harvey gets it to DeLeo. DeLeo from way downtown. That shot drops. Nick DeLeo right off the bench, and the senior making an impact from downtown.
Yeah, all the attention was drawn towards Harvey, and he was wide open on the top of the kid.
And a nice job from Mike Ermel there, crashing the boards and tipping it in. Here is Roberts guarded by Singaro. Pressure all in his face. Finds Harvey. Out to his brother. Shot. Drops for Drew Harvey. The freshman having an incredible game from outside. Knocked away there by Blayman. And here is Noah Harvey. He's trapped. And they get a foul on Mundell.
Now you're going to get the foul, but Sterling's got to keep the pressure going. Cinnaminson right now is overhandling the ball. They're dribbling too much in the pressure. Look at the shot right there. They're going to get to the point where they move the ball more through passing than ball handling. Gets the Sterling defense.
And just a quick update here. Sterling Lady Knights will be going to Middle Township. So Lady Knights will not play at home. They'll be away again. The Lady Knights doing well on the road.
Ermel down low, finds Tummings. Tummings, shot drops for Andrew Tummings down on the low post.
Yeah, good diagonal looks there by Sterling. Great ball movement, especially down in the low post.
Here's Blayman, and that one is swatted, stripped away actually by Mike Ermel, but they'll get a jump ball. See there the basket from Tummings on the replay.
But real nice job by Mike Ermel. First down the other end of the floor with the pass off to Andrew Tummings. And then defensively, coming down the end right now, forcing a jump ball.
And guys, I feel like this is the third jump ball in a row that has gone Cinnaminson's way, but maybe I'm wrong on that.
Singaro able to rebound that one, loses possession.
Noah Harvey outside, rims out, rebound Tummings, and Mundell were fighting over it for a bit. Same team, guys. That's what Coach Behringer needs to tell them. And they get Mundell on the travel there. And the official having some words with Coach Freeze after the play. Coach Behringer talking to the guys out on the court. Noah Harvey to run the point, picked up by Andrew Tummings around midcourt. DeLeo to Harvey, pump fakes, back to his brother. The brothers going back and forth here. Less than halfway through this third quarter, Sterling leads 38-32. And that one right to Zingaro, up court to McFadden. And that foul is clear as day, but they'll say basket doesn't count.
Zingaro just finds a nice passing lane for McFadden. McFadden draws the contact. And again, I think this is a game that comes down to who can make the most free throws, and I think it's been coming down to that since the start, really.
Great job of Jadis McFadden having the presence of mind, went in the air to lean his body in, knowing there was a defender coming down the middle, getting himself to the free throw line.
One shot.
Second free throw drops for McFadden. Makes this an 8-point game. Harvey. That one's intercepted by Zingaro. Up the court to Tummings. And that one goes down for Tummings. And a timeout for Coach Freeze.
What a steal from Jimmy Zingaro, and then what a pass, too. Underarms it and able to give it to Andrew Tummings, who just been the grateful under the post and able to finish that one. Take another look here. Again, that press, forcing the pass, Zingaro able to grab it, steal it, and Tummings just finishes it.
I think he went behind his back there, John.
Back,
yeah.
And guys, you had to feel like at some point Sterling was going to pull away, and it was going to be due to the overwhelming pressure. Cinnaminson, to their credit, has probably done a better job than any other team, but now you can start to see them crack a little bit with Sterling now after a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and let's give a shout out to those super fans who were just on camera a second ago.
Sterling's got to continuing with that pressure. Continue to press on.
Cinnaminson looking to break the press. Tipped away by Tummings in the hands of DeLeo. And he gets across court. And they'll get a block on Zingaro.
Zingaro can't believe it.
We're going to take another look at this. I want to see if his feet were set. No.
Guys, you look at Stone Trap, and obviously that's a real tough defense. When you're bringing ball to court, you want to have somebody flash middle. Cinnaminson's doing that, but Sterling's defending that too, with C.J. Mondell defending middle, not having anywhere for Cinnaminson to go.
Knocked away by Robinson, and that one will go parading into the crowd.
And we're getting word from the boys' game, from the Haddonfield game, Haddonfield, the number 3rd seed, they played Middle Township, the number 6 seed. They're up by 7 at halftime.
Harvey to DeLeo. Less than 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Drew Harvey now outside, gets it to DeLeo. Guarded by McFadden. Screen from Roberts, who gets it. And a nice move by Roberts as that one rolls in. Zingaro drives inside, finds Tummings, shot and the foul for Andrew Tummings.
He's found his mojo. Just a brilliant pass for Jimmy Zingaro again. He's just, man, fabulous.
And we saw Zingaro's 24-point outing at Mastery Camden. Usually you don't see big scoring nights. This is his bread and butter, getting his teammates involved. And Andrew Tummings' bread and butter, getting the basket down to the low post. Free throw isn't good. And they'll get a foul on Nafis Robinson.
And if you check a little bit of it at that time in the corner of your screen, you can see Antoine Arnett and Javon Johnson up by the Sterling, close up to the Sterling bench.
Yeah, two guys very pivotal in success for the boys last year. Antoine, the leading scorer with, I believe, 20 or 25 points a game last year.
Tummings able to intercept. Tummings.
Yeah, it looks like he might have slipped right towards the end. This drive. There he got it.
Oh.
Wow. That's a foul right there. Now, Cinnaminson got away with one there.
10-point game with around 2 minutes left to go. Knights lead. DeLeo breaks the press. Back to Harvey. Cinnaminson has been held to an offensive standstill for a good period of time. Here is Harvey guarded by Tummings. And they're going to get a moving screen there on Joel Blayman.
And you start talking about it, you start talking about frustration, and fouls like that, that's a little bit of smell of frustration from Cinnaminson.
No doubt about it. And again, it goes back to the way Sterling's defending. You just look at their position defensively. Everybody's low, nobody's leaning.
And they'll say McFadden. They'll say Sterling has possession here.
Let's take a look at this, and wow, that's close, but I kind of agree with that one.
McFadden gets it to Zingaro, finds Tummings. Back to Zingaro. Nafis Robinson with another reverse layup. And Nafis Robinson having himself a game here against Cinnaminson. And that one's knocked away by Robinson. Who else? Tummings shot doesn't go. Rebound Zingaro. No good on the putback. And the offensive rebounding for Sterling gets him a basket. And
That's a rebound where Andrew Tummings just out-muscled the defender.
Yeah, Cinnaminson looks a bit demoralized. Harvey takes a deep three, doesn't go. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Blayman. Take another look at this right here. Tummings drives in, and a nice pass to Robinson, who just does the rest on the reverse layup.
And you can tell the frustration when you see Harvey taking a shot from 10 feet behind the arc. They're just having so much trouble with the pressure and trying to get in any closer.
And this is the stereotypical Sterling offensive explosion type of third quarter.
And here's another stereotypical thing from Sterling. One player, usually it seems to be hot. And right tonight, it seems to be Nafis Robinson.
Here is Gant. Shot drops for Gant, and that ends the dry spell for Cinnaminson. 5 seconds left. McFadden trying to drive inside. They'll get him on the charge.
McFadden just comes in full speed and basically just tackles him.
So with 3 seconds even, let's see what Cinnaminson can do here. Shot up from half court, but well short from Noah Harvey. At the end of 3, Sterling 48, Cinnaminson 36. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after a quick break.
Take a look right back here. Sterling leading this 48-36 at the municipal building. As Sterling will contain possession. And both Cinnaminson and the Sterling super fans are going to get into this one into this fourth quarter. You see right there, super fans. It's been a big part of this Sterling team so far all the way through the playoffs. Singera will give this one to Tummings. Mundell now. Go to McFadden. Unable to get that one to drop. That would have been big if he got that one to drop. As Harvey going to go to the basket. And he's going to get fouled.
Well, Sterling's done a nice job of guarding the perimeter shooter so far in the second half, and now Harvey adjusts and drives inside and ends up drawing contact to get himself to the line.
That's going to...
Harvey, only a freshman, really having a nice game. And guys, when you look comparatively, nobody's been able to handle Sterling's trapping defense, but probably Cinnaminson's done a better job than any of the teams we've seen recently. Sterling still came into here, now it's an 11-point lead, but are still ahead by 11. It tells you how good that trapping three-quarter court pressure is.
Well, I think the thing that Sterling does extremely well is most teams approach the breaking this press is we're going to have one guy on one end and another guy on the other, and they end up getting trapped around the sideline, and that's what causes Sterling to force a lot of turnovers and get a lot of transition looks.
And another foul on Sterling, as I believe that's going to go for Mundell. Sterling's going to take a timeout. That's going to be Mundell's third foul, team 6, though.
And here we see Antoine Arnett and Javon Johnson, two seniors from last year's team that were a tremendous part of the success. Javon Johnson, I know, is playing at Rutgers Camden, continuing his academic and athletic career.
And Antoine Arnett, I know, is up at, I'm drawing a blank. It's a prep school.
I think
doing really well.
I think it's Petty.
Petty Prep. Very good, Jacob. And two guys that just were outstanding last year, and don't think that their examples, leaders last year, did not lead to what these guys have become this year.
As Ingram Moore will throw this one in, and again they'll kind of look for that passing lane.
You see right there they get the ball close towards the sideline, and 2 defenders are right there causing a trap.
Ingram Moore with it. He's going to give it to Harvey, and quick pass. Lehman able to tie this game up.
And that's a nice job.
Not tie this game up.
Nicer job from Blayman to just cut the lead to single digits, and that was a pretty stylish way to do it, don't you think, Mr. Shields?
Seguero now with it. Seguero being pressured. Seguero able to go around the defense. Gonna give it to Armo. Armo unable to get it. Cinnaminson able to gain back possession. Now Harvey driving to the basket, unable to drive that one down. Mundell able to hold possession, and
well, that's a great job of the help defense, closing in on Harvey in the last couple steps of that drive to the basket.
McFadden to Ermel. Ermel now finds Zingaro. Zingaro going to jump it up to Mundell. Mundell going to try and do the work, unable to. Doesn't get the foul.
And so far, a bit of a dry spell here for Sterling offensively, giving Cinnaminson some life in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Sterling really having trouble finishing down low. Something they really have done well at in the last couple of quarters of this game.
Jude Harvey unable to drain the three. Now Mundell being pressured. Going to give this one to Tummings. Tummings now. Going to give it to no-look pass. And Sterling right now.
Yeah, Sterling's got to slow it down right now. Remember, they still have an 8-point lead. No need to push things. Play like you need to play with the lead. Yeah.
Mundell, that's going to be his 4th foul. He can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, this is where Sterling's got to get it to the outside, move the ball around this half court, and find the open looks.
They themselves, as players, need to realize they got to slow the game down with an 8-point lead and 5 minutes left to go. I'm sure Coach Behringer told them during the timeout, but they themselves as players now, especially those senior leaders, got to tell the guys, hey, let's slow down and only take good looks that are presented to us.
Mundell is going to be likely out of this game as that.
We're going to take a look at this block. This happened right in front of us.
I cannot believe what I've just seen.
Yeah, he's moving.
Zingaro can't believe it either. Fans don't like it.
And now what happens is Cinnaminson's in the bonus, and they've been very efficient from the line so far, so any foul is going to put them at the line, and it's a good shot for any of these guys to get 2 points and cut the deficit. It's not so easy on this side with the super fans not right in the place, is it?
They've just been able to drain them.
Yeah, this is what we talked about. You know, teams that Sterling is going against late in the game really haven't been able to make the plays and do the things that Cinnaminson's done. And with a free throw here, Cinnaminson could be back within 6.
Well, they're within 7 now. Zingaro and Sterling got to find something offensively, able to find something offensively.
Especially with a guy like C.J. Mundell out with 4 fouls. They're trying to preserve him for maybe the final 2 minutes of a tight game.
McFadden for 3. That doesn't go down. I don't know. You got to go for something in the post, but able to intercept was McFadden, though. And a lot of things that are probably going through these players' mind is the pressure. And a lot of the Cinnaminson fans are asking for a foul, but no foul was called as that ball goes out.
Yeah, this is definitely a push-off right here as he just sends the Cinnaminson defender flying. And that pass was too hot to handle and looked to be right at the camera.
4 minutes 15 left in this fourth quarter. 7-point game. Is Sterling leading. A little bit of a trap. McFadden able to hit it with his foot, and it's still Cinnaminson's possession.
And right now, I think the big thing defensively for Sterling is let's not make any dumb fouls. Let's be smart on the defensive end. And you also got to remember, we got to close out on the 3-point line because of the Harvey brothers.
Yep.
just 7 minutes ago, it was 48-38. Now, Cinnaminson Pirates able to cut that lead now.
Yeah, they're trying to muster a comeback, John.
As 3 points will not drop for Lehman.
They got to run their offensive sets now. Take their time. Again, you still have a 7-point lead.
Singaro unable to finish. Robinson gets fouled, but won't. And that's what Sterling needs.
Just another fantastic pass from Jimmy Singaro. Tummings, one of the many shots, or one of the few shots, I'll say, that you see from him that doesn't go down in that low post area. But Nafis Robinson doing the dirty work on the boards and getting himself to the line.
Boy, what a role he's played in this game. We can't say enough about what this young man's done.
Nafis Robinson can send Sterling into a 9-point lead if he makes this. Season high for Nafis Robinson is 18, and that was against Lindenwold. Unable to get that, but Andrew Tummings able to rebound and get the 2. So Sterling up by 10.
He's just relentless. I mean, he missed a few, but came back, went right at it. Wow, what a job by Andrew Tummings tonight.
And he has that killer instinct when it comes to the offensive and defensive glass. He knows, he almost predicts what the rebound's going to be and is right almost every time.
Drew Harvey for 3.
And that was from way out there. As a freshman, cold-blooded for Drew Harvey, keeping Cinnaminson in this game.
They are not going to go away.
Drew Harvey, ice in his veins. Singaro able to pull up a circus shot, but it won't count.
Take a look here.
Number 3, Ingram Moore, 4th foul. Team 6.
Ingram Moore.
And here's the 3 from Harvey. I mean, this was just from way outside. See him move off the ball. And he drains it from way out there.
NBA 3. Singaro gonna have to get to that one. Able to. Gives it to McFadden. Singaro. He's gonna shoot his own 3. Unable to get that. And Ermel tries to save it, but unable to.
That's not the look you want right there at all. There's too much of a defender presence. I feel as though Jimmy Singaro probably knows that's not the best shot. Took it anyway, and in a tight game, little mistakes like that can cost you the entire game.
Yeah, I think Coach Barringer, you see him over there, wants them to move it around a little more in the half court. Take some time.
Jump ball. And that's going to be staying. CJ's going to enter this game. Again, remember, he has 4 fouls, so one more foul, he'll be out of the game.
I feel as though, with the way Nafis Robinson is playing,
tries to go out.
I feel as though with the way Nafis Robinson's playing, it doesn't matter if Mundell fouls out because Mike Ermel will check back in from the
Mundell able to check that. He said, "Not in my house."
Oh my God!
I think CJ heard you say that.
Just relentless.
Boy. Wow, another guy just so quick off his feet.
Wow, what a rejection if I've ever seen one. As that one won't come down. Cinnaminson, Drew Harvey for 3, and just relentless from the freshman. Ice in his veins again.
God, he's cold-blooded, John. Let me tell you. He's got no fear and cuts this game to within 4.
Puts it off high, quick release, very impressive for a freshman.
Singaro now. Mundell is going to put the screen on. Singaro going to give it find McFadden. Mundell going to drive up. Gets the foul.
I mean, I want to talk about Mundell for a second because we've seen a lot of high-flying dunks and athletic plays from him. But
he's holding on.
I mean, that block was jaw-dropping.
No doubt.
I mean,
he's holding on to his wrist. As Jalen Roberts, the senior, has been fouled out. But again, I'm looking at a little bit CJ Mundell. He was kind of holding his wrist after that fall. Yeah, you can still see him holding it right now.
And he definitely gets up high on the blocks, but again, I'll go back to the fact that he's probably, of all the players we've seen in any games this year, between him and Nafees Robinson, two guys who are so quick off their feet, and you see that with the block. I don't think teams expect him to get to the point where he gets to.
That left wrist, he looks in some discomfort, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, those free throws, though, you got to count those ones. No foul. That's going to stay with Sterling. And Cinnaminson cannot believe this. Fans.
Got a break there. Got a break. Just kind of went off his head. That was a break for Sterling, no doubt about it.
And Blayman just couldn't corral the rebound. And that is a huge break for Sterling, especially with Harvey on the other end, nailing threes left and right, and they give it right back.
1:31 to go, and this game it's been a nail-biter from start to finish.
I mean, you get the opportunity to make up for those missed free throws. That just can't happen, Mr. Schultz, in my eyes. That was
Ingram Moore for big two, and he able to get it. Sterling's got to find something offensively again. They need a two. They need something.
It's a 2-point game. It's a 2-point game now.
Well, the best thing right now Sterling's got to do is pass it around. Don't give up the ball, and be fouled and make those free throws.
Yeah. Ingram Moore with no fear. Mundell right up in his face, gets the shot to drop, and he fell on the floor, but it didn't seem to matter. As now we got a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, this fourth quarter's been a case of Cinnaminson just not backing down, sticking with it, and Sterling, boy, you probably had about 7 or 8 baskets down low that they converted on in that first half and in the third quarter that they haven't been able to convert on in this fourth quarter, and I think that's been the difference.
I also think the difference is most of their opponents sort of shrivel up and die when that press comes along. It's made Cinnaminson, they haven't been the strongest against it, but they're sticking with it and still attacking, and that's leading to baskets. And, I mean, Drew Harvey is cold-blooded.
Yeah.
I mean, just...
Yeah, as you look at our superfans, very impressive, Jacob, when you consider you've got some freshmen out there doing the job. You usually think freshmen will buckle under the pressure, the crowd, the ferocious defense, and even when they had some turnovers, they just kept coming at it. And again, surprisingly, you're looking at a 2-point deficit with 1:04 remaining.
I'm sure Harvey's been told to act like you've been here before, and he's definitely living up to that.
We've seen Cinnaminson upset Sterling before. It's happened in the fall. See what Sterling can do. Able to give it to Zingaro now. Minute left in this fourth quarter. Mundell with it. Arnold able to hold on. Can he hold on? He's got to get fouled. Zingaro gonna give it to McFadden. McFadden gonna drive to the basket. He's gonna get fouled. And gets the two! What an important throw as the Superfans are riled up.
Great ball movement, and Jadis McFadden with a baseline drive comes up with the biggest shot of the night and gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
I mean, that's a fantastic job of driving to the baseline, and McFadden not shying from contact, attacks, gets the basket, and now the chance for one more.
Make this into a 5-point game, and he does. Cinnaminson, time is not in their favor right now.
I think we all know who the ball is going to try and get to is Drew Harvey. He needs the ball outside.
And some more, Drew Harvey, free. And just again, this freshman, my goodness.
That kid is something special, Mr. Jules. Let me tell you, my gosh. He's having himself a night, and he's the reason Cinnaminson refuses to go away. This one, another one just from way outside.
My gosh, Drew Harvey, give yourself a bell.
Way out, the quick release, and wow. At the risk of being redundant, I just can't say enough about what this Cinnaminson team has done, especially Harvey, the young kid, coming up with shot after shot.
And let's not forget this. This guy is a freshman. Name me another freshman that could do something like that.
Yep. And the crowd's amped up. I mean, they're shooting down the end of the Sterling Superfans, and just a gritty effort here by Cinnaminson, getting themselves within 2 late in this game.
Sterling right now got to keep possession, hope to get fouled, make those free throws count. Sterling Superfans trying to do everything.
Yep. This is where Sterling can't get caught overhand on the ball. Got to move the ball up the floor, break this press through passing.
33 seconds.
And Cinnaminson doesn't need to foul right away. They can try and go for the steal, let things play out. Do not need to foul right away.
McFadden able. It's gonna give this to Mundell. Mundell gonna get fouled. And he'll go up to the line.
And that's the other thing. Sterling has had opportunities at free throw line. Other than Jadis McFadden, they haven't really made their free throws late in this game. This is a big one here, obviously, for C.J. Mundell.
C.J. Mundell needs to make this at least to a 3-point game.
You need to make it a 3-point game because you know Drew Harvey can make threes with ease. And
he doesn't win that. He doesn't win that.
And that could be the nail in the coffin.
That could really set back Sterling. I don't think this is not good to watch.
Almost a travel. Might have got away with one there.
C.J. Mundell gets fouled out.
That's a good foul. That's a good foul. Because
not a good foul when you have 4.
C.J. Mundell.
Yeah, but that's okay. At this point, don't give up the basket. Get him to the free throw line. Put the pressure on him to make the 2 free throws.
8 seconds left in this 4th quarter. C.J. Mundell will exit out.
Fouled out, but and to your point, Jacob, you got Nafees Robinson, who's almost like somebody you feel comfortable with as a starter. But yeah, put the pressure on him to make it from the free throw line.
The Sterling Superfans getting extra loud for this one.
God, I can't hear myself think John Moore raging over there. And Sonny, the freshman,
will have the game on the line. Cummings with the ball. 7 seconds and a timeout. Oh, it's a shooting foul. So it's going to be...
Well, he's either got to try to throw it at the rim and hope for a bounce, or when Sterling hopefully gets the rebound, they got to foul.
No, I think they're going to redo the 2 shots. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think they're going to...
It's a lane violation because everybody crashed the boards.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be back to 8 seconds.
It was a lane violation. That's good.
Superfans going to get extra loud.
It's things like that. That's a little mistake right there that can end up costing him this game because now he's got another shot to make the 2.
Sterling girls team has just came back to see the end of this game. Makes 1. Oh no, they'll only count the 1. And the girls team just came in to see a nail biter at Sterling.
Okay.
60 seconds.
We thought there was a lane violation, but there wasn't. But in any event, Sterling right now is going to be inbound the ball. Look at the girls coming in. The girls coming in after their win.
And again, congratulations to the Lady Knights who will take on I believe Middle Township.
Yep, they'll play Middle Township Friday night at Middle Township. Wow, what a game. What a game here tonight.
The boys narrowly right now beating Cinnaminson. There's 8 seconds left on that clock. You just need it. If we win, Friday will be here at Sterling, March 4th. Sterling will either play the number 3 seed Haddonfield or the number 6 seed Middle Township. By this point, you kind of want to face that number 6 team right now.
Guys, I'm shaking and I'm not even playing. That's how nervous I am for our boys out there.
Sterling's got to get the inbound and hold the ball because Cinnaminson's got to foul them. You don't need to overthrow another pass. Just get it in, hold on to it, force them to foul you, and win this game at the free throw line.
I think Jimmy Zingaro is the best free thrower. It's actually
I don't think he's not going to come towards the ball here.
Got in. Actually, Jimmy Zingaro with 69. Armo going to give it to Jimmy. Jimmy is going to get fouled.
Yep. Good job, Jimmy. Holding on to the ball, getting fouled. 6.2 seconds. The best free throw shot to go into the line.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good feeling for Coach Behringer, but it only makes it a 3-point game. And with the night Drew Harvey's having, one basket could send it to overtime after these 2 free throws.
Please, the game. Please don't say that right now.
John, I'm just stating what could happen.
Yeah.
You think I'm asking for that?
I know.
I would love to see Jimmy Zingaro ice the game at the line right here.
Jimmy Zingaro going to make his first one. Won't able to get that first one to go down. That is not what you want to see right now.
I'm in disbelief right now.
I'm also too. He misses 2. 2.8. I think they're gonna change the clock to a little bit more now. I just cannot.
60-second timeout taken by the players.
I cannot count how many foul shots that we missed at the end. I cannot believe this.
I mean, it's been our kryptonite in this game, and it's been huge advantage Cinnaminson in that category.
Yeah.
And I like to make fun of John all the time. We used to talk about the free throws in the JV games a lot. But I mean, in a close game like this, that's what matters is your free throw ability to just stay intact at the line and get the shots to go.
Close out games, yep. So, well, they're drawing up a play right now, and you don't necessarily have to get it to Harvey because obviously you're only looking at a 1-point lead. So Sterling's forced right now to cover everybody because with 2.8 seconds, you've got the ball, got a chance to get the ball in, dribble a little bit, and shoot in close. Remember, again, it's only a 1-point lead.
Cover deep. 2.6 seconds. I mean, it's longest 2.6 seconds you'll ever. 2.8 seconds you'll ever feel in a lifetime.
It's definitely not a catch and shoot situation here.
There's a little bit of time to dribble. Obviously, not enough time.
Not a ton, but.
They're going to check with the officials here to see if there needs to be more time put on the clock. I saw Harvey calling timeout well before the timeout was awarded.
I agree with you, Jacob. I was shocked that when I looked up and there was 2.8.
They're going to have 3.1.
They make it 3.1.
I thought there could have been more than that.
Biggest play for Cinnaminson to keep their playoffs hopes alive. Ingram Moore will throw this one in.
The advantage here is the long pass, and if you're a defender, you have time to react.
Harvey will just send this one off, and he won't get it! Sterling will win this! Sterling are going to the semifinals!
defending Harvey on the perimeter. He had to heave up a miracle, and it just didn't go, and Sterling just barely hangs on against Cinnaminson to move on to the next round.
Drink it in. That's all I can say. Just drink it in. Just a nail biter to the finish.
So the inbound spot is really advantage Sterling there, as they got to take more time to bring the ball up the court. Harvey was guarded by two defenders, had to heave up a prayer, and that one just...
And I think the biggest thing, it's a little thing, Nafis Robinson, when he came and had the pencil nine to lift his arms back, and I think that's a big reason why you didn't get that call there. You know, the other side, they were talking for a call, but you didn't get the call, and Sterling comes away with a big win, and what a nail-biter.
Superfan saying goodbye to Cinnaminson. This time, Sterling able to redo what they did in the fall. Cinnaminson, both boys and girls team, out of the playoffs. The number 2 seed, and I believe the number 10 seed. Both Sterling, boys and girls, will head on to the semifinals, where the girls will take on Middle Township. And you take a look at Coach Manager just celebrating that one in. He can't believe that. Manlove over there with him too. He's got to be breathing a sigh of relief right now.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to be breathing a sigh of relief, as that one was way too close for comfort for Coach Manager.
Yeah, you didn't close out this game the way you had other games, but you just come away and say, hey, we got away with it. But boy, I got to give credit to Cinnaminson. They battled their tails off, down by 12 at one point. You felt like Sterling was pulling away. And for a young team, we talked about the Harveys. I don't want to play these guys next year because, boy, they're going to go on a little bit of a run in the next 3 years.
Yeah, you got Drew Harvey, who an unbelievable freshman. But again, that's going to do us right here in the fourth quarter. We're going to have a post-game show. Post-game show will be here, so stay tuned. Sterling wins this 54-53. Sterling heads on to the semifinals to face off Haddonfield, Middle Township.
Hey, that's not cool. Put a mask on, please. People around, please. You're still coughing. Shh.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about these things. I'm sorry, man.
I understand. It's cool.
Oh man, I don't feel good at all.
Hey. I thought you put a mask on earlier. What happened? That's really not cool. You're gonna get other people sick. They have families to go home soon. Think about your actions.
Yeah, the mask thing. My bad.
Yeah. Listen, if you really felt sick, you should have stayed home. Other people shouldn't have to suffer because of your actions.
You know, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go home now and lay down.
I think that's best. Oh, and don't forget your mask.
Would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't join me for the Flyers game! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
manager and some of the super fans, Matt Martin and Sean Brandley.
I wanted to make sure before you guys had any conversations, this is why basketball comes back. This is what wins that game at the end. And when you call about the community thing, this is the reason why. Look at those outfits. They're terrible, right? But they were loud, and I think that affected theirs. So well done, fellas. Good job, man. Good job. Turn me up. Friday. I'll be back at it. Good job, boys. Good job. Appreciate you.
So, Coach, obviously a nail-biter and a little bit of close for comfort, but we had a conversation before the season had even started that there were a lot of options for this team, and you showed it tonight. A lot of options for the team,
no doubt.
Not just one guy.
No doubt. And you saw that, right? And that's what makes us a team. We've been a team all year, and that's what they did, and we came together as a team at the end. Even though we had some bumps in the road, we were still a team at the end.
Yeah, and usually that press from you guys on the defensive end really rattles teams, makes them shrivel up and die, but Cinnaminson wouldn't go away. Talk about some of the other adjustments that need to be made when the press wasn't doing its normal thing.
I don't know if it wasn't they wouldn't always go away, is that we couldn't extend it, right? We couldn't extend the lead. So we got the press and we got the traps that we needed. I don't think they particularly beat it enough to get out of it, but we just couldn't extend the lead. We would have turnovers, and we went about 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, we didn't score. So it happens. It's part of the process. It's part of the journey.
And taking a look at this last play right here, obviously defended extremely well. Talk about what was going, on in the timeout before that final 3.1 seconds.
Well, I told them to enjoy this moment. I said, this is not a moment to get flustered. This isn't a moment to be down. This isn't a moment to be nervous. You embrace all of that, and then you take that moment and you enjoy that part of it, that we get to actually still win the game. And they did it. They had each other's back and they did it.
And obviously, one last question for you. Yeah. The amount of perimeter shooting that we saw, especially from Cinnaminson, I'm guessing closing out was a topic, even though they were still able to get a lot of shots
100% the topic. But, when we scramble, they can shoot the ball, right? And when we are scrambling, and if you get caught, you have the game plan, but if we don't get offensive rebounds, they scramble out, they get the kick out, and they get the knockdown. It is what it is, part of the game. You game plan, and then if it goes, you do. And
that's why you play the game. Always good to talk to you, whether it's 1 point win or a 20-point win. Glad to talk to you, Coach.
Good win, brother. Thank you.
And we'll take Jadis McFadden here. And Jadis, you had that huge shot driving in from the corner and getting the and-one layup. Talk about what was going through your head, taking that shot and maybe a little bit before.
I don't know. There's a lot of adrenaline rushing through me, and I was just like, you know what, let me go. And I got the and-one, and I got the job done.
We take a look. Nice. Ew. You got a nice first step towards the basket. Talk about, a quick first step in that, how that creates penetration.
I work on me doing my first step every day, so just got it done.
And obviously a nail-biter. What was Coach saying to you in some of the huddles in that tight fourth quarter?
He just said, if we stay together, we win this game, like he always says. If we have each other's back, then we come out with a dub.
Took the defend the castle mindset to heart. And Jadis, what impact did the super fans make in this tightly contested game?
Hearing them scream for us, and when when the opposing team's on the free throw line, clapping to see if they miss or something like that, it's the best.
Well, glad you guys came out here with a win. Thank you for coming on with us, Jadis.
No problem.
And we'll hand it over to Nafis Robinson here. Nafis, you had a fantastic game, especially on the offensive end, and just your ability to not quit. The one play that stood out to me was the free throw. You miss it, but you get your own rebound and convert. Talk about the hustle that goes into that play right there.
Really just determined to get the win. My whole team, we just want to move on and see how far we can get, really. So we're all just determined to win. I just really did it for the team. It's all in the moment, really.
And we saw a lot of maturity, not putting the ball on the floor when you needed to. Did a nice job of just staying in rhythm with some of the passes from Jimmy. Can you give us a little insight on that?
Staying in dribbles?
Yeah, you weren't putting the ball on the floor. You were just taking it in stride.
Yeah, I realized that they were smaller defenders, so if I jump, they won't be able to defend it. So it's really that simple. No need to dribble when I can just easily go up and get a bucket.
And you were defending Harvey on the last play of the game. Were you drawn up to defend him?
Originally, no, I wasn't, but they set a screen, so we had to switch, and I ended up guarding him.
You did a fantastic job tonight, Nafisa. And what did the Superfans do to propel you guys to this victory in a tightly contested game?
Just their momentum. They were hyped from the start and to the end, and they really gave us the energy to keep going.
Well, thank you for coming on with us, Nafis. Good win, and we'll see you guys Friday.
All right, thank you.
We'll send it over to John Hallwood over here in the booth, joined by Mr. Kevin Schulz.
And a tested match I see right there. Nafis Robinson able to stop that shot from honestly one of the best freshmen I've ever seen play. Drew Harvey, just an unbelievable night. Take a bow. You're a young freshman. Keep doing what you're doing. And, of course, our next TV game will be Friday. Playoff basketball. Sterling, 5:30. Will be either Haddonfield or Middle Township. And that will be on Channel 19 or YouTube. Not to mention, girls also won their matchup against Cinnaminson, so they'll face off the Middle Township away Friday at I believe will be at 5. And that's going to do it right here at the Castle. Sterling will advance to the semifinals. And special thanks out to Jay Clark, Kevin Schulz, Mr. K, the entire tech crew. I'm John Hallwood. And good night here at the Castle. Sterling wins this 54-53.